This week, we take a look back at one of the truly great games in Iowa State NCAA women's basketball history when the Cyclones hosted Illinois for a chance to go to the Sweet 16. Jeff Grummer has more.
The 1999-2000 season will always be remembered for championships at Iowa State. But one of the sweetest victories came March 19th, 2000, as Iowa State hosts Illinois in the NCAA Tournament. On the line, a berth in the Sweet 16. And while Illinois brings a great team to Hilton, the magic is too much.
Three ball, Desiree Francis.
Iowa State continues to run through their screens.
Oh my, hot hand for Desiree Francis perhaps. Tons of time remaining in this second round game. 3 for 3, Desiree Francis. Gives it up, Taylor behind the back dribble. Back to Freeze, has to fire, does, gets it. Stacey Freeze, her first three-pointer of the night. 7 to shoot. Nice pass. Nice pass. Here's how they've done it. And one again. Lindsey Wilson, her first three of the second half.
Able to take a lot of time off the clock with this possession.
Stacey Freeze, can she finish? Yes. Huge bucket for the Cyclones. Iowa State has advanced to the Sweet 16.
It's the near-perfect storm of teamwork, talent, and tradition as Iowa State beats Illinois 79-68 and heads to Kansas City for the Sweet 16. I'm Jeff Grummer, and that's this week's Fenley Show Flashback.
Well, Coach, that's just a great game to look back at, and it maybe doesn't get remembered as much as others in Iowa State women's basketball history, but Des starts hitting the threes, and there was an absolutely fantastic crowd here at Hilton Coliseum, and that was a special night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a special night. I mean, we beat a very good team, came from behind, and you never want to say the best crowd, whatever, but when you start talking about the loudest, most enthusiastic crowds that we've been a part of, that's going to be on the list. We made some big plays. We ran the same play for Des 3 times in a row. And it was just an explosion, and we played great. It was an enthusiastic night. You beat a Big Ten team to go to the Sweet 16. It's everything came together again, and it's one of those games that should be one of the highlights of what's happened at Iowa State. But a team that was very special, and I think it all came together in one night with the fans and the way we played, and beat a great team, a great coach, Hall of Fame coach, and just one of those nights that our kids really will remember, and a game that a lot of our fans still talk about.
That really was quite possibly, well, not even quite possibly, definitely the men's and women's combined the greatest year in the history of Iowa State basketball, with the men going to the Elite Eight. That put you guys in the Sweet 16. I believe the men had already qualified for the Sweet 16 when you won your game, and so it really couldn't get better for Cyclone fans.
No, it couldn't, and before that, in the Big 12 tournament, we both won on back-to-back days, and it was fun, and we're coming off a big bowl win in that time too. So, I haven't been here very long. I've only been here 13 years, probably too long for some people. But they talk about the glory days of Iowa State sports. I got to believe I was living through one of the best times of Iowa State athletics, and it was a lot of fun during that march. I'm Irish, and St. Patrick's Day is usually fun, but it was nothing compared to those days. That was fun.
And that's why we flash back, because it's great to remember those days. Well.